Oh, here comes word on the street. Yay! Okay, so God knows who it's gonna be. I'm ready to see. Yay! Hooray! Because we like word on the street. Word on the street is a nice little slice of Haven life. So here he is. Let's see who we're talking to today.
We got
I know it's
Bridget who's
chilly
been
out
waiting out in
there.
the cold for us.
Good morning.
And Bridget's going to
Good
tell us
morning.
we're in the middle of a block that people don't usually walk down, but where Bridget spends every morning. It's between what is that, Edgewood and Linwood and Howe. It's sort of in between all these Yale galleries and buildings. What is this, 36 Edgewood Avenue?
Edgewood,
What
yeah.
building is this, Bridget?
This is our art and construction building that our students come in and they build all kinds of sculptures and everything.
So it's art school.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of the block, so you can't see it from the street. It's behind a garage.
No, it's behind the garage.
It's kind of a secret place.
Yeah.
And you work for facilities operations.
I work for facilities and operation. Actually, as of yesterday, I made my 23 years here
Whoa.
at Yale University, and
Way
I'll be
to go.
retiring in another 2 years.
That's great.
Thank you.
What have you been doing
Wow.
those 23 years?
I maintain this building here. I maintain this building here. I just make sure the bathrooms stay neat for the students, the hallways, the trash, and just make sure they don't need anything in the building.
And don't alarms go off a lot and stuff?
No, not here.
Oh,
Not
so
here.
the only time I was ever in here, the alarm went off at night.
Yeah, well, you could get those sometimes, but not too much. As the alarms go off unless they're doing a fire drill or something.
And Bridget, what did you do for your 23rd year? Did you do anything special to mark it?
No, actually, I just sat home all day. 'Cause I work Monday through Friday here, so I'm not here on the weekends. So I just sat home and relaxed and everything. Got myself ready for today.
And you've been on the job longer than this building has existed, I think, right? Isn't this building how old is this building?
No, this building been here way before.
Really?
Yeah, this
Oh.
building been here for some years now.
Have
can
you been
tell
here the
from
whole 23 years?
Not in this building, no. Actually, I come from the law school. I was at the law school, and I was there for 2.5 years until the pandemic came in. And when the pandemic came in, it shut everything down. So it shut my job down over there as well.
So, Bridget, what's the word on the street today?
The word on the street today is be safe, stay warm, and be a helpmate to one another, because that's what God will want us to do, to help one another.
And tell me about what it means to be a helpmate. How are you a helpmate? Or how's someone helpmate to you?
I could be a helpmate to you as of what I'm doing now. I'm helping you out with this right here. I also like to give back to the community when I can and stuff like that. And how I give back to the community is I live on Welly Avenue, so there's a lot of homeless people and that hangs out there and everything. So if I cook and I have extra food left, instead of me throwing my food out, I'll bag it up and I'll bring it to the streets.
How often do you do that?
Not too often, because I don't cook big no more, because now it's just me and the family. So I don't cook too big, but last year that was one of the things that I did.
Did someone leave in the family in the last year? A kid grow up or something?
No, it's just that everybody just started going their own ways and have a family of their own now. So it's just me and Prince Bentley, and that's my dog and stuff. So I just cook for me.
What kind of dog is Prince Bentley?
Prince Bentley is a poodle, a standard poodle.
And how long has Prince Bentley been with you?
For 4 years, all his life, yes.
And so I could be wrong, but I kind of felt like when you talk about your job here, you see that as being a helpmate too. It seems like you felt some kind of connection to having a role to play for the students here while they do their artwork.
Oh yes, big role for them. A big role for them. Yes, I play a big role for them. Yeah.
And do you get to know them at all?
Yes. I get to know all the students. Every year we get new students, and students leave and everything. So I'm here to greet and meet the students and let them know who I am and what my role is in the building when it comes to them.
You mind tell me a story about something that once happened with a student that was a nice story about interaction with somebody or meaningful? You have someone there?
Yes. You could go ahead. When I first came here, I met this student, and she was, I want to say, a little discombobulated because she was new too, and she didn't know where to go and things like that. So I was I was a helpmate too. I had to get on my phone. I had to call the facility manager and let them know that they had a student here that was totally lost, this, that, and the other. And the good thing about it was that when she didn't know what building she was supposed to have been in, I was to take her to her building, and the next day she had came with a box of candy for me.
Oh, that's nice.
Just letting me know, just giving me the thank you for helping her find her
It
way
can be
through.
confusing around here.
Yes, yes, it can, especially when you're a new student
Yeah.
and stuff. So, the buildings, you could get tangled up in the buildings and stuff like that. So I was,
Is there a day you'll never forget working in facilities management? Something that happened that's the day you'll never forget working at Yale 23 years?
everything about Yale is very exciting to me. It would just be the student. It would probably be the students.
And art and artists, they come from all over the world, right?
Yeah, yes, all over the world.
And Bridget, did you grow up in New Haven?
Yes, I did.
What part of town?
I grew up over on Franklin Street Projects, Farnham Courts. That's where I grew up at. And I lived over there for 18 years. And then I was out on my own.
Have you been back since they made it a new place, Mill River Crossing? You see that place? It's kind of fancy.
Yeah, it is. And actually, when they was doing all of that, a few people that grew up over there, we went over there to collect bricks.
Oh, when they were rebuilding it.
Yeah.
How many did you get?
I got one.
And where'd you put it?
I put it in my room. I use it as a door stopper.
At home?
At home, yeah.
And why did you want that brick?
Because it brings back memories from where I was born and raised at, So then I'm like, why you got that brick? Don't touch that brick. That brick is ancient history right there. That brick was probably up before I even was born, So don't touch that brick.
Have you been back to Mill River now?
Yeah, I go over there every now and then because still some of the friends and mothers over there still live over there. So once in a blue moon, I go over there because I still go to the grocery store once in a while, which they turned it
It's now Meat King.
Meat King, yeah.
Froze. And what do you think when you go there now? How's it compare?
I don't like it.
Tell me about that.
I don't like it. The meats just don't.
No, I mean Mill River versus Farnham Court.
Mill River?
The way they rebuilt where you grew up.
Oh, well, I could say they did a good job. I could say they could have did something different with the front, as in having that elderly building in the front. I feel that building should have been way in the back for the elderly people and stuff. They could have did a little better than what they did, though.
How does it compare to where you grew up? When you grew up there, how's it compare now?
Different. It's totally different. It's just not the same no more. It's not the same no more.
And you told me before we were on the air that you and your brother want to do a podcast.
Yeah.
He has a barbershop in Allentown in West Haven.
My brother Ryan, he's my go-to guy. My brother Ryan, he owns his own barbershop, which is called Clips Barbershop in Allentown, West Haven. Anybody needs a haircut or a hairdo, you can go and get
male or female?
Male and female. You could go there and get braids and your beard shaved and trimmed and your hair cut, facial. You could get everything there. So he has a nice sized basement there, and we was talking, and somebody had brought it to his idea that we should start a city podcast and just have people to come and visit, and we talk about all kinds of things and stuff, what's going on in our city of New Haven and stuff. So hopefully everything can take place the beginning of the year for the both of us.
So you're planning to do that in 2023?
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm going to give him a call relief because I want to listen. You tell me about it, okay?
Oh, sure. We hope that we could be all over the air from here all the way down to North Carolina if possible.
What's in North Carolina?
People.
How many people you know?
Get people to listen. We probably have someone from North Carolina that owns their own business that want to come up here, and talk about their business and stuff, lawyers, doctors, Black-owned businesses, and that's more like what we'll be targeting is Black-owned businesses that's coming up now and stuff, and just to ask them how did they get started and where they're looking to go, if they trying to spread their business out, different places and stuff. Talk about the crime, the crimes and stuff in the city. The drugs, all types of things.
So tell me about today. What time did you start work?
Oh, I start at 4 o'clock in the morning.
4 in the morning.
Yes.
This is
Whoa.
wow. You've been on a long stretch so far. What time
start.
do you get up?
I get off at 12:30 in the afternoon.
No. What time do you wake up?
Oh, I wake up at 2:20.
Wow,
Yeah.
that must be hard.
No, I love it. I love
Tell
it.
me about that.
Well, getting up in the morning, like I said, the early, what they say, the
Early bird
bird
catches the worm. Yeah, but I always never understood why we wanted the worm.
I know, right? I don't want the worm. I don't want some coffee. But I've been doing this for quite a while now.
Is there anything you need to do so you're able to get up at 2? Like, what helps you get up at that early and get going?
My cell phone.
What do you do on your phone?
No, it's just alarm. The alarm gets me up.
And then what do you do to get going? Do you have any routine in the morning?
I pray.
Mm-hmm.
I pray when I gets up. I before my feet hit the ground. I ask the Lord, thank you for giving me the health and strength to see another day. And I just get myself started. I play with my dog in the morning just to get him right, feed him, and I'm on my way out to work. I stop at Dunkin' Donuts, and this Dunkin' Donuts on Welly Avenue, I've been going there 23 years straight every day. Just imagine how much money I could have now, right? From not spending that Dunkin' Donuts $2.69 a day.
And what'd you buy for $2.69?
I get a small hazelnut light and sweet.
Mm-hmm. And what else? Is that
That's
you don't eat breakfast?
I eat breakfast in my office.
Okay, so you come in at 4. What's going on here at 4 in the morning?
4 in the morning, there's nothing going on. I'm actually the first one on the premises and stuff, so there's nobody here. So I'm here first, and then we have another crew that comes in at 5 o'clock, an hour after me, and then the last crew comes in at 6.
And do you bring breakfast?
Yeah, I bring breakfast.
What'd you have this morning for breakfast?
Oatmeal and raisins.
Oh, you bring it from home?
Yeah.
All right.
Cheaper.
And then you get off at 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
And what time do you go to bed at night?
It depends on if I catch a good movie, but I'm normally in bed between 8:30.
Okay, and so what are you gonna do from 12:30 to 8:30?
What I'm gonna say that again?
What are you gonna do from 12:30 to 8:30?
I have some things to do. I walk my dog. I may go home and cook some spaghetti today. Because today is my day off from my part-time job.
Oh, you didn't tell me about a part-time job.
Yes, I also work at Yale New Haven Hospital in Bridgeport as a discharger.
In Bridgeport Hospital?
Yes, sir.
Wow, so you drive down there?
Yep.
You're a hard worker, Bridget.
I am.
What hours do you work there?
I work 3 to 11. I'm part-time. I work 3 days out of a week.
So on those 3 days, you go to bed at midnight, wake up at 2?
Mm-hmm.
How do you go on 2 hours sleep?
No, it's just by the grace of God.
So what nights do you do that?
Tomorrow night will be my long night. And Friday will be my long night.
So Saturday you don't work here, so you can sleep in.
I work this weekend, so this weekend coming is my weekend off. So yeah, I'll be able to sleep this weekend.
So you work 24 hours a week at Bridgeport?
Yes, sir.
Holy cow!
Yep.
How do you keep going?
By the grace of God.
And then today, somebody else has a plan. The mayor, Justin Elker, is announcing he's running for mayor again.
Oh wow!
Any advice for him?
Well, I just want to say to him, do a little more for the community, for the kids. The kids really need something to do. There's nothing for the kids to do. Everything, that they can do when it comes to the parent is highly costed, for the kids. When I was coming up, we had so much to do in the city and so many places to go. Now the kids have nowhere to go, and the things that they do is very costly for the parents. So some of the parents don't even really interact their kids into sports or anything like that. So I just hope the mayor can look a little further and try to bring back the Girls and Boys Club. That's what they need.
Where's that?
They had one. They had two of them. They had one on Jefferson Street where I used to go to, and then they had one over in the Hill area.
And isn't that where Leap is now, in Jefferson Street?
I believe
with the
so.
gym, and the pool.
Yeah, the Leap program is over there now. But if the Boys and Girls Club can come back to New Haven for the kids, that would be great if the mayor could bring that back.
So, Babs, any questions for Bridget? Oh, I don't hear you, Babs. Babs, you muted?
The Boys and Girls Club is on Columbus Avenue.
Yeah, that's where one. She said she's talking about a second one that used to be on Jefferson Street. It's now Leap.
Okay.
Any questions for Bridget?
No, she's hard working. I appreciate her getting
Can you
up so
believe how hard
early.
working she is?
Thank
Woo.
I mean,
you.
Babs has a couple jobs too, but I don't know if you're going from 2 hours
No.
a night of sleep
No,
because Babs also
No.
hits the town a lot.
Yeah.
I do,
But I
but
would tell
not
you,
for
if you
work.
ever need any help, if you ever need any help on the air, I'm your go-to girl. I love to talk.
Okay, well, Babs, thanks a lot. We'll catch you a little later. And
Have a
from,
good day, y'all.
This is the Love Babs Love Talk word on the street, and sort of off Edgewood Avenue with Bridget on WNHH New Haven's home for community radio.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. That's a
You are
lot.
one hard-working person.
Thank
Yes,
you.
she is. Oh my God. You show up someplace at 4 o'clock in the morning? Oh my God.